Is that time? Welcome, everybody. Get my good side for the picture? Yeah. Oh, there isn't one. Oh, well. Work with what you've got. AI afterwards. Fix it in post. All right. This is the final Rotary meeting of this calendar year, and it's our holiday celebration, and we have Students of the Month, and we have visitors, and we have a choir who's going to come sing for us. It's going to be an amazing meeting, and we might all fit it in on time or not. We'll see how that works. The past presidents will hold my feet to the fire, I am sure. So I was wondering, Bob, would you be willing to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? And to the republic, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we've got people to sing. Are they out here? You know, Michael and Stu and Tim and Dave and Trudy and others. All right. Who's going to introduce this classic? And we can be seated if we want as we sing.
Okay, it's a classic song. I'm sure you all know the words, and we need you to like sing along with us. Oh, look, the song is up there. You have no problem now. It's a large print edition. Okay, you're gonna do the intro. Okay, so start with the minor. Oh.
Jingle bell rock, jingle bells swing and jingle bells sing, blowing and blowing of bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bells chime in jingle bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's a bright time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time, going to go a-gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle, jingle and beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
All right. Yeah, I think the club is sounding better than it ever has this early in the Rotary year. So nicely done there, everybody. Okay, thought for the day. Tim, where did you go? Are you behind me? You are. You sometimes think with your guitar. Is that going to be one of those? All right. Let's hear your thought for the day. Down and back.
Well, 'tis a season to feel thankful. And a couple weeks ago, I won the pot in the drawing here. So I'm going to join the President's Club with that newfound cash. But, you know, at Christmas time, there's a lot of distraction about material things. Certainly children are excited about gifts and all the entertainment and the media that we have. But this John Denver song kind of boils it down to a cowboy out on the range on Christmas Eve. So I thought I'd do this little song for you. All in the saddle, we spend Christmas Eve driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. All of the good gifts are given today. Ours is the sky and the wide open range. And back in the cities, they have different ways. Football and eggnog, and Christmas parades. I'll take the blanket and I'll take the reins. It's Christmas for cowboys and wide open plains. A campfire for warmth as we stop for the night. Stars overhead are the Christmas tree lights. Wind sings a hymn as we bow down to pray. It's Christmas for cowboys and the wide open plains. Tall in the saddle, we spend Christmas Day driving the cattle over snow-covered plains. So many gifts have been opened today. Ours is the sky, the wide open range. It's Christmas for cowboys and the wide open plains. Merry Christmas.
Being a cowboy is one of those professions that's a lot more fun in theory than it is in reality. All righty, helping us today on the meeting front line, our spur reporter is Michelle, publisher's Don, photographer's also Don. Okay, don't try and get paid twice. All right, audio visual, Joel Swanson. Our greeter was Marianne. Did everyone get greeted by Marianne? Yeah, thank you, Marianne. That was a wonderful job there. Our Zoom host is Jeff Youngsma. He's here, he's there. And for those of you who are, nostalgic, this is the last Zoom meeting we'll have in a bit. All right. Up on the next page, we've got probably some more help here. There we are. Sergeants at Arms. We have both of them here again. Wow. Trex and Bob. Thank you, guys. Our web maestra. Kathy Coyle. Public outreach is Kelly Bowers, and videographer Niall. All right. Moving on, introduction of visiting Rotarians and guests. I'm first going to go online. To our folks who are online, we have neither guests nor visiting Rotarians. All right, let's do visiting Rotarians. If you're a member of another Rotary Club that's not us, go ahead and stand up and we'll see, is there anybody here? There is nobody here who's a member of another Rotary Club, who's not one of us. All right, up next, we've got guests. So before you stand up, just a quick minute. If you are a student of the month or a friend or a family or a facilitator of that, we will introduce you in just a quick minute. But for everyone else who's not a member of the club who is a guest, please stand up and let's have a Rotarian near you stand up as well. And let's start over here. All right.
Yes, start with me because I have the mic.
Okay, that is a great place to start.
Exactly. So, Mr. President, clean-shaven president.
Yes.
I would like to introduce Kathleen Moody. You'll be surprised I met her at a winery.
You
But-
met her, you drink?
No, I was just visiting.
Oh, okay. All right.
But now we play golf. Well, she plays golf. I follow a little ball around on the ground. So that's that.
And this is JC, Kathleen's husband, and I know him because Trudy knew Kathleen before that and introduced the two of us.
Welcome. Okay, moving the microphone to right there.
All right, President Mark and fellow Rotarians, this is Courtney Michalowski. She is my temporary employee and my boyfriend's daughter, and she's been helping me get through the Christmas rush.
Yay, welcome. Ted, you're up.
President Mark, I have two guests. The first guest is Merlin Martin, and he is actually a guest of Paul Schmid, who is not here. He has been, this is his third time
His
here.
third time? Does that man have an application
Yeah.
form near him?
I don't know. Yeah, someone got an application and a pen near him. Now, he felt so empowered by being just a guest, that he invited a guest.
Now, does that make the other Rotarians
Double guest.
feel bad? Like
Yeah.
our guests are inviting guests,
Talk about
okay?
reaching out big time. This is Jay Mills. He owns a machine shop in Livermore.
Woo, welcome.
He's very impressed, so give him a good hand of applause.
Thank you. All right.
Mr. President, it's my great pleasure to introduce my wife of 150 years, Pauline.
Welcome. You're doing a yeoman's job with that microphone. President-elect Pat, you're up.
President Mark, fellow Rotarians and guests, it's my pleasure to introduce my beautiful wife, Madeline.
And remember the mic very close, Pat.
A wonderful
There we
friend, Andrew Smollett from Innsbruck, Austria. Andrew's a software developer and a winemaker in Innsbruck today. While he was graduating from UC Berkeley in 1998, Andrew was also making wine with Thomas Coyne and Kent Rosenblum at Rosenblum Cellars. We were very fortunate to have Andrew with us today. Thank you.
Welcome. And Paul, you going to introduce our last two guests over here?
Yes. So President Mark and fellow Rotarians, this is Bob Carling. After retiring from Sandia Laboratories, he was looking for something to do, and so became a city council member. He just has finished 8 years as a vice mayor.
Wow, that's 72 years and people.
And is looking for things to do with his time. And so I invited him to consider Rotary.
Very good.
Also with me today, I have Yolanda Svinchenko. She is the executive director of iGate, our economic development incubator. And she's actually going to be coming and speaking to us in January to tell us a little bit more about iGate and Daybreak Labs. And she is also Rotary interested.
Ooh, welcome. I like that, Rotary interested. It's sort of Rotary curious. Yeah, I like that. Yes. Well, let's see how we do today, whether they're still interested and curious. On the next page. Well, you know, I get graded every week and you all let me know how I did. Announcements. Okay. So let's do Students of the Month first. All right. I see some logistics going on there, people coming up, shuffling going on, pointing, people arranging themselves in the proper order. All right, you'll take it from here, sir. Very good, they're right there.
Yeah.
Well, good afternoon. It is again my pleasure to be your Rotary sponsor to help organize our Student of the Month. And our Student of the Month comes to us today from Livermore High School. There are 3 of them. They are Jacob Bocage, Jonathan Espinoza, and Milana Island. And here to introduce them and talk about them is the principal of Livermore High School, Roxana Mohammed.
All right, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to present this awards to our students. So I'm going to call up Jonathan Espinoza first. Come on up, Jonathan, stand right here. I'm going to lower this. All right. Jonathan's academic success is impressive with a GPA of 3.98 and a challenging course load that includes AP Spanish, AP English, AP Statistics, and advanced science classes like biology and physiology. His passion for the medical field has driven him to excel in specialized programs such as ROP Medical Occupations and ROP Nursing, which is a very competitive program to get into. They only take 7 in our area, and he got in, so that's impressive. So he has gained in this program 230 clinical hours, including valuable experience in the ICU and emergency department. Yes, yes. we have some bright children in our school. Well, he's a young man. Through these programs, Jonathan has observed and assisted with procedures like intubations, lumbar punctures, and cardiac care, deepening his knowledge and inspiring his goal of becoming an ICU nurse. Jonathan's compassion extends beyond the classroom and clinical setting. As a volunteer at Junction K-8 school, he worked with bilingual kindergartners, teaching them to read, write, and follow instructions. His creativity and dedication helped these young learners grow academically and personally, showcasing his commitment to giving back to his community. Additionally, his ability to connect with people from diverse backgrounds demonstrates the empathy and communication skills that will make him an exceptional nurse. Jonathan's leadership is evident in his extracurricular involvement and achievements. He is bilingual in Spanish and English, mental health first aid certified, a recipient of the Academic L letter with 2 stars, and a member of the pre-med and STEM clubs at Livermore High School. These accomplishments highlight his drive to excel and his focus on preparing for a successful career in nursing. Beyond academics, Jonathan's dedication to personal growth and teamwork stands out as he consistently seeks opportunities to learn and contribute to the success of those around him. Looking ahead, Jonathan plans to attend Las Positas Community College, complete his prerequisites, and transfer to UC Davis to earn a Bachelor of Science in, in nursing. I see some hands going up over there. His ultimate goal is to become a skilled ICU nurse, and if I was to have to go to the ICU, I would want Jonathan to help me out there, combining his passion for helping others with the love for learning. Jonathan's ability to balance rigorous academics, hands-on medical training, and meaningful community service speaks to his exceptional character and readiness to achieve his ambitious goals. Congratulations to Jonathan.
And okay. I would like to start off by saying thank you for the honor of receiving Student of the Month. I'm beyond grateful for all my teachers and everything they have done and continue to do for me till this day. I would like to say thank you to my mom and to my brother for being here today. And to my family at home too, who always encourage me and believe in me. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here today.
I'm going to tell you that when I told Jonathan that he was chosen to be Rotary Student of the Month, he literally jumped out of the chair, was like, "You have just made me reach one of my goals. This was my dream to be a Student of the Month." So I'm very happy that I didn't know this. So I'm very happy that I was able to help you and the Rotary was able to help you achieve that goal. So, all right, we're going to call up Jacob Bocage. So Jacob is a truly exceptional young man whose achievements in both academics and extracurricular activities exemplify the highest standards of excellence, leadership, and character. Jacob's academic record is nothing short of remarkable. He currently maintains a weighted GPA of 4.11 and an unweighted GPA of 4.0. I don't know how these kids do it. I don't. You don't know either. Showcasing his unwavering commitment to his studies. His SAT score of 1440 with an outstanding 770 in reading and writing reflects not only his intellectual aptitude, but also his dedication to academic excellence. Throughout his high school career, Jacob has embraced a rigorous curriculum, excelling in advanced courses such as AP Human Geography, AP US History, and Philosophy that he took concurrently enrolled at Las Positas College. I don't know how he does that. I don't. Okay. His hard work has earned him a place on the principal's honor roll 9 times and distinction as a National Hispanic Recognition Program Award recipient. Jacob's talents extend well beyond the classroom. He has been an integral member of the varsity football team and the varsity track and field team for 2 years. His athletic accomplishments are impressive, including being crowned the 2024 E-Ball track and field champion, the CIF North Coast Section Tri-Valley Area champion, and the CIF Meet of Champions champion in the unified long jump. So these accolades not only highlight his athletic skills, but also his commitment to teamwork and sportsmanship. And I've seen this young man on the field and just outside. He is truly the embodiment of teamwork, okay? In addition to his academic and athletic pursuits, Jacob has made significant contributions through his extracurricular activities and community service. He has served as a proofreader for Absolute Trust Council in Walnut Creek, participated creatively in the ASB, which is the Associated Student Body Branding and Promotions Committee, and provided support to his peers through the Livermore Fellowship of Christian Athletes. As a teen confirmation co-leader for St. Michael's Faith Formation, Jacob exemplifies his dedication to mentorship and faith-based leadership. Jacob's commitment to service is further demonstrated through his leadership role in the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District's Special Olympics and his completion of over 80 hours of community service. He has also participated in the Envision by World Strides Law and Trial program at Stanford University, showcasing his desire to explore new challenges and make meaningful contributions to society. Congratulations to Jacob.
Right. First of all, I want to thank Ms. Muhammad for that wonderful, wonderful speech. That was more than I could have ever asked for. I wanted to thank her also for, picking me. And thank you for having me here. This is fantastic. And the food was great. That was delicious. I was starving too, so that was perfect. I want to thank my parents. They're wonderful. I wouldn't be here without them. Matthew and Raquel, some of you may know. And yeah, thanks for allowing me to be here, guys. This is great. Love what you're doing. Keep it up and go Cowboys.
Okay. So Milana Island. She is a remarkable individual whose academic achievements are truly outstanding. With a weighted GPA of 4.33 and an impressive, and I know, and an impressive SAT score of 1510, including a 790 in reading and a 720 in math, Milana exemplifies a dedication to excellence. She has embraced a challenging course load, excelling in advanced placement classes such as Calculus BC, which is, I can't even pretend to know what Calculus BC does, English language and literature, US history, and computer science, as well as specialized engineering courses. Her accomplishments reflect a passion for learning and innovation, as well as an unwavering commitment to academic excellence. Beyond academics, Milana's leadership shines through her extracurricular activities. As vice president of the Red Cross Club, she has coordinated successful blood drives and ensured consistent engagement among its members. Her role in the Society of Women Engineers has been instrumental in leading the club to regional competition victories while fostering interest in STEM fields among younger students. Milana's research accomplishments are equally impressive, with 3 DNA sequences published in the National Institutes of Health GenBank. I guess I don't have to tell you what it is, but it's a comprehensive and publicly accessible database for genetic information. This achievement underscores her ability to contribute to cutting-edge research by combining advanced technical skills in molecular biology with a deep intellectual curiosity, paving the way for future discoveries in genetics and biotechnology. Milana's dedication to service is equally inspiring. She has volunteered with organizations like Sleep and Heavenly Peace, helping to construct and deliver beds to over 30 low-income families, and has served as a translator for Spanish-speaking community members. Her leadership extended to organizing Earth Day activities at our school, where she coordinated efforts among over 10 student clubs and 5 environmental organizations, creating an engaging experience for more than 250 middle school students. In athletics, so she does all that and she does sports. Milana's determination and leadership have earned her accolades as varsity water polo captain. Her achievements include being named the 2023 MVP and the 2022 Best Offensive Player. She also contributes her talents to the varsity swim team and the Tri-Valley Club water polo team, where her efforts on and off the field have made a lasting impact. Milana's achievements have not gone unnoticed. She has received prestigious honors, including the 2023 National African American Recognition Award, the 2024 AP Scholar with Distinction Awards, and the 2024 National First Generation Recognition Awards. These accolades highlight her dedication to academic and personal growth. Looking ahead, Milana plans to pursue a degree in chemical or mechanical engineering at a 4-year university. Congratulations to Milana.
Hi, everybody. I'm Milana, as you guys know. Thank you guys so much for having me and for having me and the other students of the month. This has been so awesome. I've never attended a Rotary Club meeting before, but you guys all seem like fantastic group of individuals, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing here. And I want to thank Miss Mohammed for her kind words and my teachers for nominating me for this award too. I really appreciate it. And I also want to thank my parents that are over there, Mr. and Mrs. Island. They've definitely been my biggest supporters for whatever I plan to endeavor on, and none of this would have been possible without them. So thank you.
I always feel so humbled after listening to the Students of the Month, but it's actually hope that even for the rest of us, there is hope to make a meaningful life. Join Rotary. All right, so that was impressive. Okay, up next, if you haven't gotten your contribution to either the Rotary Foundation of Livermore or to Chef directly, now is the time. The window is closing. Most folks have already gotten their money in. We're super excited about that. We are going to hit our goal, which means that ultimately this scholarship will be endowed with $100,000, which will provide essentially a single scholarship of $4,000 every year to a student graduating here in Livermore. So you all should be very proud of the work that was done before to lay the groundwork and the work that the foundation did to match our gifts and to the contributions that were just turned in. So if you had on your list to check off, oh yes, make sure that I fulfill my pledge, please do that. But we're doing amazing stuff here. I'm very proud of the club here. This is truly amazing. So congratulations on that front. Well done. So a lot of people asked me, did we win? Yes, we did win. Woo! You all collectively raised over $5,900 to essentially help with students and children who are going through critical and threatening diseases, to make that time when they are isolated because of the treatment they're in just a little bit better by making over their rooms, making over their backyards. Those children generally are isolated from even their parents and siblings, as well as people from school as they're going through their immunosuppressive treatments. And this gives them a space which is truly magical to be in, something to look forward to. And boy, during the middle of this stuff, there's not much to look forward to. So you have done well, and you did better than everyone else. So because of that, Brooke Witherspoon, who was sponsoring the Rooms of Hope here, she and her husband are going to invite our entire club to a little gathering on Wednesday night, Wednesday, January 8th. So that's the second Wednesday. That's when we normally have our Wine Wednesday. We're going to be at the Ale House for 5 to 6. She's going to give us a drink and some appetizers. And if you want more drinks, they actually have an entire establishment there. You can buy them. Yeah, it's amazing how that works. Yeah, you can go right up and you hand over your money and they give you more stuff. So put that on your calendar because we are the champions. Nicely done. Up next, and you see, I don't have any whiskers anymore too. So we all won. Yes. All right. Gowd, you have been generous not for just the last two things we talked about, and the Student of the Month, which we talked about before, but other things. Gowd, tell us who's been generous doing what.
Okay, so today we're going to recognize in 3 groups. In the interest of the time, please, when I call the name, come on up and stay here, get the certificate and the pin as appropriate, and then we'll take one picture. All right, the group 1, it consists of Paul Harris Society members. I know it's a little confusing. These are the ones, folks, who have given 1,000 or more during the Rotary year. Some of them already recognized, so these are the new ones. So I'm going to read their names. Please come on up. Brian Mayall, Susan, would you please come on up slowly? And Susan also received Paul Harris Fellow +8. She has both of them just became a major donor. We will present it when I come back in February. Right now, they receive Paul Harris Society plus Polio Plus. Next, Pat McManaman. Oh, right here. Paul Harris Society. Next one. Oh. Paul McAnillis is not here. Dale Miller, Paul Harris Society member who is not here. Don Sweeney, also not here. Michael Thompson. Paul Harris Society member. Don Wentz, Paul Harris Society member. Jackie Williams, she's not here. Jeff Youngsma. Okay. Get the certificate? Where is it? Have you given the certificate? Okay. Okay. No.
All right, everybody stand up, look cute.
Okay. I don't know. We'll We'll distribute. Okay, so should we take a picture? Maybe
Yeah,
this-
sure, let's
Okay, go ahead. Okay, good. All right, next group, quick. Patricia Monroe, Paul Harris Fellow, she's not here. And Lynn Freeman, come on up. She is Paul Harris Fellow +1. David Schaffler, not here. Paul Harris +1. Carolyn Siegford, she's not here. She's Paul Harris Fellow +6. Glenn Kubiak, Paul Harris Fellow +7.
We'll let Gowd hand them out because he's good at that. Hold on. I've got Jeff's.
All right. You got the certificates?
Sure, let's all stand here.
All right.
All right, let's have a picture.
Pat. Thank you. All right. The last group, it is Polio Plus Society member. These are the people who have contributed $100 or more and gave a pledge, so they get a certificate and a pin. And I'm going to call the names coming up. Keith Beck, Alan Burnham, Kathy Coyle, Patrick Coyle, Splendario, Len Seppala is not here, Joel Swanson, Mary Swanson, she's not here, Paul Thompson, Beth Wilson, Kathy Young. Each one gets a certificate. I had to get a better assistance.
I'll stand behind Gowd. I'll stand behind Gowd.
Good. All right.
All right. I thank everyone for their contribution to the Rotary Foundation, and I wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I will see all of you in February 5th. And meantime, don't forget, keep sending the donations. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Before we get on to next week, Bob, did you want to make an announcement about the crab feed? Can someone get that man a microphone? Right there, right there, right.
People on Zoom can't hear you.
Crab feed meeting, last one of the year, tomorrow night at my house, 5 to 6. So that was a crab feed meeting tomorrow night at Bob's house. It's the last one of the year. All right. Okay. And so is it true, Roxana, that you're thinking of Rotary too? Oh my. Woo! Wow. All right. So next week we are going to be dark. And then the next week after that, we're going to be Dark. Okay. So that means there's no meeting for those who are worried about what does dark mean? Is it code? It means we don't meet on Christmas Day. We don't meet on New Year's Day, but we will meet on January 8th. And who will be our speaker? Victoria Tishman, Senior Director, Access Community Health, which will be an amazing program. And then what happens on January 8th in the evening at 5 o'clock at the Ale House? Yes, beer. Wow. Okay. You guys have this down. All right, this week, there we go. Livermore High School Choir. Yay! So we're going to ask the choir to come on up and Director Brendan to come up and do a little introduction and tell us what we're going to hear and who these people are and why are they here. Okay, now you have to figure out how to center yourself. That's always the question. How wide are you? How many rows are there? Are you going to do 2 rows or 3? Okay, you've got this all down? This is a well-oiled machine. All right. I'll turn it over to you, sir. Shall we give you a mobile mic? Yeah, let's, oh, there we go. We'll hand you a mic. That'll work perfectly.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for having us today. My name is Brendan Lodge. I am the choir director at Livermore High School, and this is our advanced chamber choir. This ensemble is made up of juniors and seniors who are really, really dedicated to the choral arts. This is an honors course too, so naturally they are performing quite a lot this week. So you are, I believe, our 3rd or 4th stop throughout this holiday season. So we're really excited to perform some of our tunes that we've been working on. The first is a Filipino Christmas carol called Pasko na Naman. The next piece that we're going to perform for you comes from the Renaissance era. This is written by an Italian Jewish composer named Salomone Rossi. He was a court composer for the Duke of Mantua, the Gonzaga family at that time. And his story is really significant. He is a composer who, for most of his life, hid his Jewish heritage for fear of retribution because of the anti-Semitic beliefs of the time. And this piece that he wrote is one of his first pieces that he wrote where he is beginning to embrace his cultural heritage by fusing the compositional styles of the day with some Jewish liturgy. So this is Elohim Hashivenu. The next song in our set is quite a different tonal concept that we're going to sing. This is African American spiritual called See Dat Babe. Now for two tunes that you likely know pretty well. The first, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, followed by We Wish You a Merry Christmas. They've been working so diligently. You must know that this repertoire is not very easy, and also that we see each other every other day. To put this repertoire together. So they've really just pulled it out. They've worked really hard here at developing such incredible new business skills. You also need to know that they learned all of this music by reading it and not by listening to a recording or having it played. It's the ability to take something that's on a page and bring it home. And I think that's just a really incredible skill that has so many applications beyond the musical. It's a way to figure out how to literally use your own voice to enact change, to help yourself be heard and give you confidence to do that. So I'm really proud of what these students have accomplished so far this year. There's so much more in store. So you'll have to come check us out at some of our concerts that we have. We have a concert on March 12th. At Livermore High School, and then we have our end of year concert on May 21st. So those are two other opportunities that you have to hear our students. Thank you again for coming.
All right, Director Brendan, a couple of things. If you want to grab a sandwich or a snack on the way out the door, we know that we've compressed your lunchtime into nothing. So there are sandwiches, there are chips, there are little cupcakes, some bars to eat. So grab those on your way out. And the second thing, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Livermore, we'd like to make a $500 donation to the music program at Livermore High. All right, Brendan. And you make sure you've got my email. Send me where to send the check to. Very good. All right. Thank you very much. All right. We've got a couple things to do before we wrap up the day here. So we'll let them get off the stage. Yay. One more round of applause as they leave the stage. All right. A couple things here. One thing is we have a few folks with us today who we haven't seen in a little while. And Beth is right in the middle of a conversation with Brendan, but I want to welcome Beth back here. Thank you, Beth, for coming back. It's been a little while since we've seen you. And for totally different reasons, our good friends at LPD are here with us. Not only the chief, but the command staff, but the entire group that runs the police department, including the chief's boss who's sitting next to him. Oh, no, I mean, that's not how it looks on the org chart, but yeah, try and get a meeting with the chief without going through. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so thank you guys for coming out. It was a wonderful meeting. We have a ticket. We do. And what are the last four digits of that ticket for the raffle, sir?
Last four numbers, 5442. And thank you, everybody, for coming.
5442. Who is a winner? You're a winner? Oh, you have an announcement. Okay, so who's our winner? But let's get Joel.
5442.
5442. It's got to be somebody. All right, Joel, you've got an announcement. He's announcing. He'll come up here and announce. Yes. You're on.
Good. We need a little bit of club service help. See all these tablecloths? Some people spilled on them, and one of them wasn't me yet. So we need to get these looked at and washed before our January 8th meeting. Sheila's not here. She's our normal washer. So anyone else who would like to step forward and do a little bit of laundry over the new year, thank you very much.
Ooh, right there. We've got 3 weeks
Carol,
to get it
thank
done.
you.
Thank you, Carol. That's wonderful. And if we could have a few people stay and help us take down, we've got a little more than normal. And the other piece is Mr. Thompson, who actually put together all of this for, so a big round of applause there for Mike, right over there. For all of you who volunteered and helped get things set up, thank you very much. For everybody who gave or volunteered this first half of the year, thank you very much. Some of the past presidents are trying to get out to beat the traffic. You can see that. And with that, we're going to wrap up the meeting.